Did you know that Japan now has more than 90,000 people who have crossed the age of 100? It's one of the highest concentrations of centenarians in the entire world. Meanwhile, in the United States, we spend billions on gyms, supplements, and the latest fitness trends. Yet most people over 50 still struggle with chronic health issues, stiff joints, and declining memory. So what are the Japanese doing differently, and why does it work so well? It's not just sushi and green tea. It's not just a fortunate genetic lottery. When a team of researchers from Harvard and Stanford descended upon the villages of Japan, home to the world's oldest, most vibrant citizens, they were looking for a miracle. They found centenarians chopping wood, tending gardens, their minds sharp, their bodies moving with a fluid grace that defied their century of life. The secret, they discovered, wasn't hidden in a superfood or a brutal gym regimen. It was woven into the fabric of their daily existence. It was hiding in plain sight in 6 simple, almost invisible movements so subtle that Western science once dismissed them as irrelevant until now. Brain scans, mobility assessments, and decades of longitudinal data have revealed a terrifying and beautiful truth. How we age is not predetermined. It is a choice, written in the language of daily movement. This is for you, if you're over 50 and starting to feel the whisper of stiffness in your knees, the fog creeping into your thoughts, the unsteadiness when you rise. Stay with me. You are about to discover the 6 daily movement habits of Japanese elders that could help you reclaim the clarity, balance, and strength of your youth. No pills, no gym memberships, just results. Number 6. The art of Sampo, where walking becomes meditation. Imagine a walk with no destination, no heart rate monitor, no pounding pavement, no burning calories. This is Sampo, a quiet, mindful pilgrimage practiced at dawn by Japanese elders. This is not exercise. It is a moving meditation. The pace is deliberately slow, perhaps half your normal stride. Each step is a conscious act. Heel, arch toe, a gentle roll that awakens all 33 intricate joints in the foot. The rhythm is synced with the breath. A slow inhale for 2 steps, a gentle hold for 2, a long, releasing exhale for 4. This simple act, walking and breathing with intention, is a masterclass in neurological recalibration. It syncs the cardiovascular and nervous systems into a state of profound calm. A decade-long study from Kyoto University revealed that seniors who practiced Sampo daily exhibited 62% less arterial stiffness and moved with the agility of people 20 years their junior. Why? Because walking slowly forces your body to re-engage its deep stabilizer muscles, the very muscles that atrophy with a sedentary life. It's a constant, low-grade signal to the brain's balance center, a part of us that silently deteriorates year after year. You won't sweat, you won't be out of breath. But after a week, you may feel something shift, a grounding, a mental clarity, a physical stability you thought was lost to time. Start on natural terrain, grass, dirt, a sandy path. Let the earth talk back to your feet. This is how the Japanese tune their human instrument each morning, and you can too. Number 5, Radio Teiso. The 3-minute national ritual of renewal. Every morning at 6:30 a.m., a specific, gentle piano melody drifts from radios across Japan. In parks, in living rooms, on factory floors, millions of people from schoolchildren to centenarians pause and begin to move in perfect unison. This is Radio Teiso, a 3-minute and 15-second ritual of 13 seamless stretches. Designed in 1928 and unchanged since. Do not mistake this for calisthenics. There are no grunts, no strain, no holding painful positions. It is a fluid dance of arm circles, gentle bends, and knee lifts, performed with a smile, a rhythm, almost a reverence. The power isn't in the intensity. It's in the consistency and the purpose. A study of over 8,000 seniors found that those who practiced Radio Teiso daily experienced 40% fewer falls and a 55% reduction in chronic back pain. Their shoulders and hips retained a stunning range of motion deep into their 8th and 9th decades. The secret. This daily ritual is like turning the key in the ignition of your joints. It stimulates the production of synovial fluid, the body's natural lubricating oil. After 50, without this daily lubrication, stiffness sets in like rust on a forgotten machine. The best part. It's 3 minutes. You can do it barefoot in your kitchen, in your pajamas, as the coffee brews. It is not a workout. It is a daily renewal, a promise to your body that today you will move with grace. But what happens next will change everything. Because the next movement is a posture so fundamental, so primal, that losing it may be the single greatest predictor of how you will spend your final decades. The lost human posture and the balance that builds your brain. We have built a world of chairs. We sit in cars, at desks, on sofas. In doing so, we have abandoned a posture that is our biological birthright, a posture that Japanese elders use not as exercise, but as rest. And this is where the video takes a shocking turn, revealing a simple test that could predict your future independence. Number 4. Deep squat rest, the foundation of independence. Walk through any park in Japan, and you will witness a scene that seems to defy Western physiology. Men and women in their 70s and 80 seconds resting comfortably in a deep, full squat, heels flat, spine long, perfectly at ease as they talk or tend to a small garden. Now try it. For most in the West over 50, this position is inaccessible, a painful contortion. This isn't just about tight hamstrings. It's about a slow, insidious loss of functional mobility. A profound 12-year study followed over 5,000 seniors and found that the ability to hold a deep squat for at least 2 minutes was correlated with a 70% lower chance of requiring assisted living. Why is this so powerful? Biomechanically, the deep squat is a reset button for the human body. It opens the hips through their full intended range of motion. It strengthens the often neglected pelvic floor, crucial for bladder control. It gently decompresses the spine, relieving decades of compressive gravity. It keeps ankles supple and bathes the joints in nourishing fluid. To start, don't fight for perfection. Squat near a wall, using it for support. If your heels lift, place a small book or a rolled towel beneath them. This isn't a punishment. It's a homecoming. It's your body remembering how it was designed to rest, restore, and realign. It is the antithesis of the recliner, and it may be the key to walking on your own terms for the rest of your life. Number 3. Single leg standing, the 1-minute brain-body reboot. In Japan, it's not uncommon for a doctor to write a prescription that reads, "Stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice daily." It sounds deceptively simple, almost childish, but the science behind it is staggering. A 15-year study from Fukuoka University, tracking 12,000 older adults, found that those who practiced single-leg standing daily had 68% fewer hip fractures and a 75% reduction in fall-related hospitalizations. Even more astonishing, MRI scans revealed they had higher gray matter volume in the cerebellum, the brain's coordination center. Here's why. When you stand on one leg, your body becomes a live wire of micro-adjustments. Hundreds of tiny corrections are fired every second from your ankles, hips, core, and inner ear to your brain. You are not just balancing your body. You are building your brain. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic now state that your ability to balance on one leg is a more powerful predictor of longevity than your blood pressure or cholesterol levels. Start safely. Stand near your kitchen counter. Lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground. Fix your gaze on a single point. Breathe. Aim for 30 seconds per side. As you improve, try it with your eyes closed. This simple change forces your brain to rely entirely on its internal gyroscope. Japanese seniors often do this while brushing their teeth, weaving resilience directly into the mundane. This is 1 minute of mindful stillness that forges a fortress of stability within you. Most people never hear the next part, and that's the real danger, because the following movement is a direct test of your ability to live independently, and the consequences of failing it are more profound than you can imagine. The daily longevity test and the 2-minute lifespan miracle. We arrive at the final two movements. One is a stark physical test of your autonomy. The other is a simple 2-minute twist that research links to adding years to your life. This is where theory meets the unvarnished truth of your body's capabilities. Number 2. Floor-sitting transitions, the unspoken litmus test. In Japan, life happens close to the ground. Meals, tea, conversation, the floor is the stage for daily life. This means that dozens of times a day, without a single thought, Japanese elders perform the most telling movement of all, the transition from standing to the floor and back up again. Western researchers, in a massive study from the University of Tsukuba, quantified this. They followed over 10,000 older adults and found that those who could sit down and rise from the floor without using their hands, knees, or elbows for support had dramatically better lower body strength, joint flexibility, and cognitive function. Most shockingly, they had a significantly lower mortality rate over the following 6 years. Why is this so critical? Because this transition is a symphony, not a single note. It demands power, coordination, core stability, and intricate motor planning, all the systems that begin to fail silently after 50. The act of practicing it regularly is a direct intervention against that decline. Start by lowering yourself gently to a kneeling position, using a sturdy chair or coffee table for support. Then practice rising, using as little arm strength as possible. Even 2 or 3 intentional transitions a day will rebuild the foundational strength you rely on. This isn't about yoga flexibility. This is about raw functional independence. The day you can no longer get up from the floor is the day your world begins to shrink. Number 1. The towel twist, the centenarian's 2-minute secret. This final movement is the culmination of everything. It looks deceptively simple. You take a towel, hold it taut at shoulder height, and slowly twist your torso from side to side. This is tenugui hibiki. And many of Japan's centenarians credit this daily 2-minute ritual as their prime secret for unwavering strength and mental focus. The magic is in the tension. As you pull the towel apart, you activate a cascade of deep stabilizer muscles in your shoulders, back, and core muscles that are dormant in most modern lives. This co-contraction sends a powerful signal to the brain, lighting up both hemispheres and enhancing neural coordination. The data is breathtaking. A 20-year study of 15,000 Japanese elders found that those who practiced the towel twist daily for just 2 minutes lived, on average, 7 years longer. Their grip strength, a well-known biomarker for overall vitality and mortality, risk remained strong. And their bone density rivaled that of people decades younger. Do this first thing in the morning to awaken your system, and again before bed to calm your nervous system. It bookends your day with intention. No gym, no noise, just you, a simple towel, and 120 seconds that could fundamentally alter the trajectory of your health. The choice is yours. You have now seen the blueprint. This is not a workout program. It is a return to a more natural, more intelligent way of inhabiting your body. The Japanese elders who practice these movements aren't chasing immortality. They are cultivating ikigai, a reason for being. They move with purpose so they can continue to live with purpose. These 6 movements ask for less than 15 minutes of your day. They require no special equipment, only your consistent intention. The path to aging differently doesn't start with a massive overhaul. It starts with a single, deliberate choice. Will you try Sampo tomorrow at dawn? Will you stand on one leg while you brush your teeth tonight? That single choice, repeated daily, becomes a habit. That habit becomes your resilience. And that resilience becomes the story of your later years, not a story of decline, but one of continued strength, clarity, and independence. The power to write that story begins now.